Hello, TikTok. How are you all doing this lovely night? I am doing meh, but I'm here. I just want to hop on here tonight, guys. My name is Carla, and I just want to hop on here just to talk to my TikTok people tonight, right? And I got something that I want to talk about. You see, I am in the health and wellness field. Can you stop, please? I am in the health and wellness industry. And you know what? I really just think um, that it's so important. Give me 1 second, guys. I just think that it's so important that, it's definitely important to, you know, take care of your health. Health is truly your wealth. But it's another side to that as well, guys. Health is truly your wealth, but also mental health um, is definitely your wealth as well. Okay, because if you're not right here, no, you can't be right physically, right? You can't be right physically. Um, so tonight I just want to talk about a couple things that I got written down, right? That I want to talk about and share with you all tonight, and it's called building your mental strength. The key, building your mental strength. Excuse me. Um, and it's so important to build your mental strength. It's so important to have, strategies put in place that's going to help build your mental strength. And I just want to read some things that I had, written down for quite some time. I shared them on my podcast, but I haven't shared it on TikTok, so I just want to share it here tonight with you all, right? And this is what I have written down. Whether life knocks you down and you need to develop skills to build your mental strength, or you have always had one way of thinking, which may have caused a lot of stinking thinking. What is stinking thinking? Stinking thinking is, you putting yourself down, you thinking that you can't, achieve your goals, you self sabotaging yourself, right? Just things that that things that you know that you can achieve, but you put in your mind that you can't, right? Those are stinking thinking. Always thinking negative about yourself, right? And finding strategies will help free your mind and help you to be more aware of your thoughts. Okay, so different strategies that you can find to help you, change that stinking thinking, right? Change your stinking thinking. What strategies can you put in place? Um, One strategy that I have for my stinking thinking is I have daily reminders, right? On, hey, whoever joined me, thank you for joining. Whoever, whenever I have thoughts or negative thoughts that I'm thinking, right? One of my strategies that I have to help for my stinking thinking is I have certain times throughout the day to remind me where I'm at right now, right? So, for instance, um, I have a reminder at 3:45 every single day. I have a reminder at 3:45 that says positive self-talk. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much for hopping in and spending your time with me here tonight, guys, because I know your time is very valuable. So one of the strategies that I had to put in place, right, for my stinking thinking is my alarm. I have an alarm set at 11:11. Okay, 11:11 a.m. and 11:11 p.m. Right, that just reminds me of the state that I'm in. Right, to be aware. Hey, if I'm thinking negative thoughts or I'm thinking, um, something that I don't need to be thinking. Oh, it's 11:11 now. 111 people. Come on, 111. Let me go. We went to 115. 111. But that reminds me. It puts me back. Right. It puts me back into the awareness, right? It puts me back into the awareness. So having those times on my alarm, on my phone, helps me to be aware, helps me to remind me the state I'm in. It reminds me to snap back, right? It reminds me to think positive. It reminds me to vibrate high, right? So that's one strategy that I have that helps me with my stinking thinking. Another strategy that I have another time at 3:45, right? And it's called positive self-talk. So every day at 3:45, my alarm goes off, and that's so helpful because did you know that the average person has about 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts per day? That's a lot of thoughts a day. 80% were negative. This is a statistic that I'm reading. 80% were negative and 95 were exactly the same repetitive thoughts as the day before. So when I have that reminder set at 3:45 that says positive self-talk, it reminds me, it reminds me that I am bold, that I am wise, that I am brilliant, I'm bright, I'm a radiant being of light, I'm an outstanding peak performer, a dynamic life transformer, right? That's what that reminds me to do at 3:45 every single day. So that is one strategy that I have in place that helps, change the narrative of my stinking thinking, right? You see, people tend to focus on negative, right? And people play the same song over and over again, right? Over and over again. People play the same song over and over again. Trust me, I know. I'm a witness, right? I'm a witness to this. And this is why it's important to continue to renew your mind, right? Romans 12:1 and 2. Do not be conformed by the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, right? It's so important to renew your mind. Renew your mind. Do not be conformed by those negative thoughts. Do not be conformed by those negative patterns, right? Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And to continue to master your mind, right? Because once you master your mind, you master your life. I heard that and that changed everything for me. Once you master your mind, you will master your life, right? It's so important to build that mental strength, especially nowadays. It's so important to be aware of your emotional state. It's so important not to allow others to, control you, get you angered, right? He who angers you controls you. It's so important right now to be aware of your emotional state up here. Because if you're not right up here, right, how can you be right anywhere else? It starts with the mind, body, and spirit, right? Come on. Mind, body, and spirit. You have to be right mentally. So I just have another thing that I just want to share with you all that I had wrote down. You know how, there's the gardener that protects his garden and flower his garden with water and make sure it protects his garden, right? Well, you can be the gardener of your mind. Just as the gardener keeps his garden free of bad weeds, you too can keep your mind free of negative thoughts, negative patterns, that you find yourself every single day going through. And sometimes you're not even aware of the thoughts that are going through your mind. That's why it's so important to have that strategy that I shared with you guys earlier on your phone, to have reminders, because that will shift you, that will put you back to where you need to be. That helps with awareness, right? So you too can be the gardener of your mind and plant those beautiful seeds, plant those beautiful positive self-talk, right? Plant that beautiful reminder each and every day on your phone to remind you, hey, I need to snap out. I need to get back to the positive thinking, right? Don't stay there. Don't stay there. So having that alarm on your phone can help you shift. So I just want to leave you all here tonight with just to continue to, strengthen your mental strength, build your mental strength, Continue to build your mental strength by finding different strategies to help you be aware. Awareness is so big. It's so big. Awareness of your emotions, awareness of your thoughts is so big right now. And I just want to share something that James Allen wrote. And as a man thinketh, a man is literally what he thinks, and that's so true. You know, you are literally what you think, so it's so important to remember to know that what you think about, you bring about, right? What you think about, you bring about. And some of this stuff right here, you know, guys, you may know or you may not know, but it's nothing wrong with a reminder, right? It's nothing wrong with daily reminders. It's nothing wrong having someone remind you that what you think you bring about. Stop, Kamar. That what you think you bring about. There's nothing wrong with that reminder, right? It's nothing wrong with letting you know that you too can shift your thoughts in any time of the day. There's nothing wrong with having reminders for someone to remind you to set up different strategies to put in place for you to help you shift your mind, right? Shift your thoughts. Shift your mind and shift your thoughts. You know, I challenge you to be aware of your thoughts, right? This is a challenge. You know how they have all these challenges going on, all these type of crazy challenges. I challenge you. This is a thought challenge, right? I challenge you to burn that stinking thinking. I challenge you to be aware of your thoughts. I challenge you to set up 3 or 4 reminders on your phone as alarms, like maybe one at 2:45, first one in the morning, right? You set an alarm when you wake up in the morning to remind yourself to be grateful, thankful. Don't get up and check your phone, right? Check you, okay? Get up and check you first, right? Get up and check you first. Check you. Check how you feeling, right? This is a challenge. Check how you feeling. Check you. Say a prayer. You know, whoever you believe in, me is God, you know, it's God for me. So whatever you believe in, you pray, you give thanks, you check yourself, you say, how am I feeling this morning when you get up in the morning, right? How am I feeling? Or even write it down if you had to, right? And then go on about your day. But first, check you. Check you first before you check anything else, because you, and up here, this mental state is what needs to come first. So that's the challenge that I have for you guys, is to be aware of your thoughts, give thanks, ask yourself how you doing this morning, and then start your day, right? Start your day. Start your day. And I challenge you to burn that stinking thinking. What is stinking thinking? Negative thoughts, self-sabotage, right? Burn it. Burn it, write it down on a piece of paper and burn it, okay? That's what I challenge you to do. Become consciously conscious of your thoughts, right? As soon as you get a thought that comes to mind that is not in alignment with the person you see yourself becoming, shift right away. That's the importance of awareness. Shift right away, right? I'm reading this stuff off the things that I had wrote down, so I'm just trying to make sure I cover everything with you all tonight. So I just want you to remember that just quickly shift, quickly shift yourself. And just be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with anything that you may be dealing with. Know that you are not in control of everything. Let go of things that you are no longer in control of, that you cannot control, right? That's what's going to bring you peace. Letting go of things that you are no longer in control of, okay? So I just want to leave you all with this, that mindset is everything. As I mentioned earlier, I am in the health and wellness field, and I just believe health, not only, physical, but mental health go hand in hand. So it's very important just to be aware of your thoughts, be aware of your feelings, be aware of your emotions, right? Don't let things and other people control you, right? Don't let it, right? You be stronger. You don't allow other people to get the power over you. You are the power. So just be aware of those thoughts, control your thoughts, be aware of your thoughts, and just know that if you are no good to yourself, you cannot be good to other people. So So I hope this little chit chat here with you all was helpful to some. Again, it may be things that you already know, but I'm just here to remind you, right? Just a reminder. I am the reminder. I'm here to remind you. And I'm here to let you know to have an amazing night. Continue to have an amazing night. And I will be back. So peace, love, and blessings. And you all have an amazing night. Thank you for all who joined me tonight. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Have a peace night. Peace, love, and blessings. Peace.